Welcome back to The Explainer, everyone. Today, we're diving into something really fascinating. If you are an international business decision maker, maybe you're a CEO looking to completely elevate your brand experience, a procurement manager hunting for rock-solid suppliers, or a technical director who needs seamless IoT integrations, well, you are exactly in the right place. We are unpacking the official 2026 enterprise documentation for Guangdong Amos intelligent equipment. We're going to see exactly how they adapt to very specific regional requirements and successfully scale custom solutions all over the globe. We're getting right into their source material today to figure out how they became such a powerhouse in the commercial fragrance and smart IoT space.
So let's start with a number, 80. That isn't some pie-in-the-sky projection for 5 years from now. That is Amos's current reality today. They are actively exporting their commercial fragrance solutions to 80 different countries across 4 continents. When you're in the market for an international supplier, what's the very first thing you ask? It's about logistics and reliability, right? Can they actually ship to me? And do they really understand what my specific market needs? Well, this single number proves they've completely figured out global trade and have earned massive recognition way beyond their local borders.
And that global footprint? It's not just a mile wide and an inch deep. It translates to some serious market penetration. In fact, the enterprise documents reveal that Amos has actually captured over a 60% market share in certain key regions. Just think about what that means for a second. You literally don't capture that kind of market dominance by accident. It takes highly adaptable products, the ability to customize for local needs, genuine cultural sensitivity in your design, and a logistics network that massive enterprise clients can trust implicitly for the long haul.
Looking at their heritage really shows you their trajectory. They were founded back in Guangzhou in 2012, part of China's very first batch of fragrance enterprises. But the real game changer, that happened in 2018. They released the industry's first ever cloud remote fragrance connection system. They stopped just making diffusers and completely pivoted into pioneering smart IoT devices. Fast forward to 2024, they dropped the Smart Manage 3.0 platform. And looking right ahead to 2025, they are opening the absolutely massive Amos Science Park, kicking off a whole new group-level development strategy. It's a continuous evolution from early pioneers to true hard-hitting tech innovators.
To support that kind of explosive growth, you need some serious physical infrastructure. Amos's intelligence headquarters and their advanced manufacturing facilities over in Foshan provide instant reassurance for enterprise-level buyers. We're not talking about a tiny, cramped assembly shop here. This is a highly developed, incredibly robust manufacturing environment built specifically to handle massive, heavily customized orders for the world's most demanding international markets.
Let's peek behind the curtain at what that actually looks like. We're talking a 20,000 square meter operational footprint. They've got over 200 dedicated staff running the show. But the real secret sauce? Their R&D team. They've got over 30 senior technical experts, and it's not just your standard engineers. It's a remarkably diverse team. Perfumers, fragrance application engineers, senior electronic engineers, mechanical structure experts, and software developers. When you mix that kind of cross-disciplinary genius with 14 years of hardcore quality management experience, you get a supplier that truly understands the art of the scent and the hard science of the hardware.
Now, if you're a procurement manager, there is one metric that makes or breaks a supplier, and it's this: 250,000. That is their monthly production capacity. Over 250,000 units rolling off the line every single month. Why does that matter so much to you? Because it is absolute proof of scalability. Whether you're outfitting a small, high-end regional boutique hotel chain or deploying systems across a massive multinational corporate network, they have the proven manufacturing muscle to hit high-volume international demands without even breaking a sweat.
But here is the thing. Managing that sheer volume of hardware globally requires a rock-solid digital infrastructure. And that brings us to the proprietary Amos Smart Manage 3.0 platform. This is their ultimate software solution for remote fragrance management. For international clients, the idea of sending technicians out physically to check machines across different regions is just a total logistical nightmare. It's too expensive and too slow. This platform completely eliminates that headache by bringing the whole shebang under one centralized remote control hub. So how does that actually translate into tangible business benefits? Let's break it down. First up, cloud and app remote control. This means you are managing hundreds of devices globally from anywhere. It completely bypasses language barriers and crazy time zones, saving an incredible amount of labor. Second, real-time liquid level detection. It constantly monitors your essential oil levels and automatically pings you when they are getting low, so your restocking is completely seamless. And third, fault early warning. Real-time alerts for any anomalies. You can intelligently locate a fault and fix it before your customers ever even notice there was a problem.
Taking that even a step further, the whole system culminates in this incredible large data visualization screen. This is where all those raw data points transform into actual actionable business intelligence. You get these crystal clear visual dashboards of running data and consumption trends that you can easily export. For the management team, this means you are drastically lowering your maintenance costs, massively improving efficiency, and accurately forecasting exactly what equipment and consumables you're going to need next quarter. It's definitely not just a fragrance machine anymore. It is a highly intelligent node in your facility's network.
Of course, all this amazing tech means absolutely nothing if it doesn't align with strict regional compliance, right? Well, Amos's documentation lists a massive wall of comprehensive international quality, safety, and compliance certifications. We're talking ISO 9001, ISO 14001, CE for Europe, FCC for the US, ROHS, SGS testing, and super strict adherence to IFRS safety standards for their essential oils. If you're an international buyer looking for a long-term partnership, this hits regional compliance head-on. It absolutely proves they are operating at the very highest global standards.
Okay, get ready for a serious mic drop metric here. One of the most striking claims in their documentation is their reliability rate, a failure rate strictly managed to less than 0.5 per mil. Let me put that into perspective. That is literally less than half of one unit failing out of 1,000. They pull this off through crazy rigorous factory testing and using only top-tier components built for the long haul. For global partners, an exceptionally low failure rate like that guarantees your after-sales maintenance costs stay incredibly low, completely protecting your bottom line.
So as we distill all these enterprise documents down, a really clear question emerges for you international decision makers out there. How are you currently solving inconsistent brand experiences and frustratingly high maintenance costs? Think about your logistical hurdles today. Are you struggling to manage outdated systems? Or just desperately trying to find a supplier who can actually scale with you globally? Amos Intelligence has clearly positioned its hardware, its smart IoT software, and those critical global certifications as the exact tailor-made answer to those very problems.
If these capabilities sound like they align perfectly with your international business goals, you absolutely need to explore their custom solutions and request a specialized product catalog over at amosaroma.cn. They've got a brilliant multilingual support team ready to go, and you can even schedule a virtual demonstration right away. Plus, you can easily connect with them across all the major social platforms, including LinkedIn and YouTube. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer today. Keep learning, keep innovating, and I'll see you next time.